morning, everybody. How you guys doing? Tell me, how you doing? This is ELIO Piera. You are watching Morning Coffee with ELIO. And today I am super excited because we have an amazing guest that is going to change your life. It's going to take your health to the next level. And remember, health, it is wealth. I know we're always seeking and talking and thinking about money and material stuff. But let me tell you something. Health, it is wealth. And today, here again, we have an amazing guest. And she is that special human being that has the potential to impact your and your family and your loved one's life. And it is very important because once you are healthy, you can reach that level that is gonna help you become the next version of yourself. So anyways, I am excited. This is ELIO Piera. We are watching Morning Coffee with ELIO. We are here live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope TV as every single week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And today, imagine, this is a special day. We have Lisa. We are here just from the Fiesta Media, our producer's house, the empire of podcasting. We're boosting businesses around the world. So what else can you ask for? So I am asking you today to like and share, because what you are about to experience, what you are about to see, what you are about to learn, I don't think you are going to be able to learn it in college or another place, right? So anyways, without further introduction, let's bring the amazing, my good friend, Lisa Stern to Morning Coffee.
Hello, hello.
Hello. How are you doing this Friday morning?
I am doing amazing. How are you doing?
I am doing better than good, better than most, and most times I am better than that. You gotta manifest it. And actually today, Lisa, the reason I am so excited, because let me tell you something. This is the last day of the first week of 2021. We just left 2020 behind, and let's say an interesting year, all right? A very interesting year where we had so many challenges of different types. Coronavirus is still out there. Right now, it is very overwhelming out there with politics, this and that, stress, work, people been losing jobs. It is very difficult. So it is very important for our Morning Coffee community to have you here. So I want to thank you for that, for making time for us. I know you are a very busy leader. You are an amazing woman that is always, doing amazing work with your clients and with everybody around the world. So I want to thank you for that. I want to acknowledge that. But I want to talk to you about how we can develop a healthy style, a lifestyle that will help us all, including myself, to get to the next level. Yes. Talk to me, Lisa.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for having me here. I'm so excited to be here. This is an honor to be on your Morning Coffee, and to be able to get the word out on how to be healthy, but also understand, what got me to where I am today, because that's important, right?
Yes.
When we think about what happens in people's lives and what you don't know what somebody's going through because you're not inside of them. And you can be empathetic to somebody and listen to their story and hear them, but you really don't know what somebody goes through unless you really sit down and have that kind of conversation with them. Does that make sense?
Oh yes, totally. It makes sense. And actually, I wanted to ask you, because you are a life and health coach. So I want to learn more. How can people take advantage of your skills or your gift of what exactly do you do?
So what I do exactly is I actually work with women, and I help women understand what's going on inside of their system. So my specialty is working with women with hormonal imbalances. So oftentimes women don't realize what's going on in their bodies They can't lose weight. They have no energy. They've got no motivation. Their skin is not healthy. It's not glowing. And oftentimes it's, do they even know or understand if it's a hormonal imbalance? Oftentimes they'll think, well, I just can't lose weight. I've tried all these diets and I can't get that quick fix result. But they don't really know, well, what could be affecting their house of cards. So I help women harmonize their hormones and refine their habits so that they can become that strong, confident, driven, sexy woman that they are meant to be.
Oh yes. When you mention women that you work with women, so only women's, or you also you are open to work with men's too.
Yeah, so men have hormones too, but oftentimes I work with men that more want to change their habits. How do they get healthy? How do they lose weight? How do they get stronger? Maybe they've got holding them back or keeping them stuck from moving forward. So when you look at health and life, you can't have one without the other. You need both to succeed.
Love that. So, oh, I love that. I am getting fired up. So, okay, let's talk about habits. Okay, let's talk
Habits.
about habits because the reason I wanna kind of like expand that is because Lisa, I mean, if you let's say you go out right now, you out of your office, I go out of my office here, and you ask, hey, who wants to be successful? Everybody's gonna raise. You ask, who is willing to put in the work, okay,
Yeah.
to make that happen. So that's the main reason why I want to expand, like go deeper into habits. Let's talk about habits to have a healthy life, because a healthy life means also a successful life. That's what I think, right? As I mentioned at the very beginning, health is wealth. And you can have a successful life, you don't have a good health, because you cannot perform at your ultimate level. So that's
Yeah.
why. Let's talk about habits.
Yeah, for sure. So, um, it's funny, and I was just grabbing something out of my desk because I just did a presentation today for 26 women
Wow.
of habits. And I want to share something because I think this will resonate, not just with you, but with others. The only thing that's standing between you and your outcomes is the bullshit story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it.
Wow.
It's
Thanks for
true.
that.
Right?
Thanks for that.
So oftentimes we don't realize that our thoughts create our habits, right? When we think about what is the thought, what's the feeling that we have around that thought, and what's the feeling that's going to cause or create the action or no action or a reaction that's going to create the results that you desire.
Wow.
So when you think about that, oftentimes when people don't realize is, well, I want to lose weight. Well, why do you want to lose the weight? The why has to be stronger than the what. You want
Ah,
to,
yes.
and it's true, right? You can say to me, great, Lisa, I want to lose 50 pounds. Okay, well, why do you want to lose 50 pounds? Well, if I want to lose 50 pounds just to feel better in my clothes, well, is that really the why? Why the why? Just because you want to feel better in your clothes, there's got to be a deeper reason to why. So we have to go further. We've got to peel back layer by layer by layer to go deeper and dive deeper and ask questions to know what is the real true reason. Is it for your children? Is it for your family? Is it because I want to feel good and confident about myself? And oftentimes people get mixed up with the why.
That is very interesting, and I appreciate you for actually mentioning that. The other day, really, to talk to a bodybuilding friend of mine that it took a lot for him for his transformation and all of that. We talk about how to build muscle, being big, and exactly the whys, the reasons that we need to tell ourselves every single day in order to build our character and our commitment, all right, about commitment, about attitude. But here's the thing. Let's talk about excuses for a second. Because when we talk about, we're mentioning so many important points to be successful, to have a healthy lifestyle. But there is always, 90% of the time, an excuse that we are creating in our minds. So, Lisa, you as a certified life and health coach, what is one of the most I would say like the most popular excuses that you hear from your clients, from your friends in your life oftentimes?
I don't have time.
You don't have time. Wow.
That's the biggest excuse. I don't have time.
And what do you think? What do you say to them?
We all have the same 24 hours in a day. How do we schedule our time to be consistent and allow that time to set yourself up for success? What is it that you can do if it takes 30 minutes to do something? Do you schedule that in your planner or your calendar? Do you take that time on Sunday to really sit down and think about what am I going to have and eat for the week? Because when we set ourselves up for success and we plan, think about the outcome at the end of the week, what you're going to accomplish.
That is awesome. That is awesome. We don't have time. So that means that maybe time management may be one of the habits that we need to develop to be a good manager of your time. I think.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
what other habit do you think it is crucial to have and to develop every single day?
Drinking your water.
Drinking.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Water not only gives you energy, it helps reduce inflammation. It helps flush out toxins in your body. And oftentimes a step that most people miss in their day is they're so addicted to coffee that they get up and automatically go to the coffee pot because they
I know.
can't
I'm
start their
sorry.
day without that caffeine kick. So think about that for a moment. You sleep all night long, right? And oftentimes, most of us get anywhere between 6 and 8 hours of sleep at night. And we get up in the morning, we go to the restroom, right? That's a habit. We're automatically programmed to do that. But we also are automatically programmed to go to the coffee pot and turn that on. But think about this. When you sleep all night, you actually dehydrate your cells. You've got to wake them up. If you're going to have the cup of coffee and flood your body with the caffeine, all it's going to do is dehydrate your cells even more. And at the end of the day, when people start yawning at 2 or 3 or 4 in the afternoon, they're setting themselves up for a binge or they're setting themselves up for a crash. And then what do? They go for more coffee because they're tired. But if they start their day every single day with 8 to 10 ounces of water and do that consistently for 7 days, how do you think they're going to feel?
Wow. Wow. So, okay, hold on really quick because I got to ask you very important questions right here. I am a coffee guy, let me tell you. So, but you're right. I immediately, for example, let's talk about me really quick. Immediately, I go for my coffee. So, do you think, let's say in my case, if I go for water first, I can drink my coffee later after water or not?
Absolutely. Have 8 to 10 ounces of water, a glass of water, and then go have your cup of coffee.
I wanted to clarify that because in our morning coffee community is watching right now. We are reminding life for the world. Like people may say, "Oh, she's saying that we can drink coffee." No. Lisa is saying that you should drink water first and then grab your coffee. I am with you. I'm telling you, trust me. Leave your comment below. Do you drink coffee or water first? What do you drink first? Your water or your coffee? Leave your comment below and leave your questions below because we're going to be sharing Lisa's website in just a couple minutes. And trust me, you want to go there, book a call, and make sure that you're doing the right thing for you. Okay, so that was my first question. If I could drink coffee after my water, that I was really concerned about that, Lisa, let me tell you. And then the other thing that I wanted to ask you, it is that once you drink water, okay, what is the next step that is a good habit to have once we wake up?
Movement, exercise. How much exercise do you get in a week? It takes 20 minutes every day to go for a brisk walk, or maybe go for a jog, or maybe you want to go to the gym and lift weights, maybe take a class. So water, movement, those would be the two biggest. And then the third biggest obviously would be is, what are you feeding your body? What kind of nutrients are you giving your body for sustainable energy to get you through the day?
Okay. Let's talk about that for a second. That's a very important topic right there. Okay, so exercise, would you recommend, let's say, working out, push-ups or whatever, the audience can do at home, especially now with COVID, that some people, they are not going to the gym. Let's talk about when you wake up, you drink your water. Would you recommend working out before breakfast or after breakfast?
It really depends on the individual.
Okay.
So let me share an example. So for me, I have a morning routine that is, I had to have my non-negotiables. So for me, I'm an early riser. I get up at 4 a.m. every
Wow.
single morning, literally 7 days a week. And I drink my water, and then I do a shot of apple cider vinegar mixed with water, because apple cider vinegar helps reduce inflammation. It helps bring good stomach acid to our system. Um, and then I have meditation time. So I meditate in my closet with my dad.
Oh, wow.
I lost my dad a year ago, July, and I felt
Oh,
I could have my connection with him. So I meditate in my closet with my dad for about 10 minutes. And then I come into my office, and I recite my affirmations and my gratifications, who I'm grateful for. And at 5:25 every single morning, 5 days, I should say 5 days a week, I go outside and I walk 5 miles a day.
wow.
It doesn't matter what it's doing outside. I get out there because movement is important. It helps reduce stress. It helps feed the endorphins, the feel good hormones for men and women. We all have those feel good hormones. We all have stress hormones. And for me, that is a non negotiable. I am a no for certain things and I'm a yes for certain things. But that sacred time in the morning to have my morning routine sets me up for success for the day. When I get back from my walk, then I have breakfast.
Wow, I gotta tell you, I feel so inspired, so inspired. I mean, seriously, thanks for that.
Yeah.
That's the reason at the very beginning of the show, I was so fired up already, excited, like electrified by having Lisa, because I knew that the value was huge. The value that Lisa it is just right now giving us with these amazing, amazing tips of how just to begin a day. And you are absolutely 100% right. Once we develop great habits, we are set up for success, to have a successful and productive day. And so, okay, so you drink your water, you exercise, you work. Let's talk about affirmations. And the reason I want to talk about that is because we are living in a world that it is 95% negativity. You turn on the radio, the news, this and that, the media. I love social media, by the way. I love networking, connecting with people, depending on how you use it. But right now, let's back up really quick and pause your life, your work, and think about what Lisa just mentioned. Affirmations, how we manifest our presence, ourselves, and how we just stay grateful. Lisa, talk to me about affirmations. What type of affirmations would you recommend to begin a healthy day?
So, again, every individual is different, right? We're all different in our mind, we're different in our bodies, we're different in our souls. And everybody has to find an affirmation that speaks to them. And not only do I have an affirmation, but I also focus on a word. And I'll share more about that in a minute. Affirmations are positive statements that allow you to recite them every single day, because it helps you feel good. It helps you motivate to follow through with whatever outcome you're trying to reach, whatever desires you have, your dreams, your desires. We all have outcomes. We all have goals. We all want to reach something and accomplish something in our life. So a couple affirmations that I do for myself. One, I'm healing because of things that I went through in my life to get to where I am today. I'm always healing. I'm determined. I'm determined to succeed. I'm determined to win. I'm determined to help others get healthy. I'm hardworking. I'm empowering. I'm disciplined. I'm beautiful. I'm lovable. I'm living my life in abundance. Those are some of the ones that I say. I'm actually reading them from my wall while I'm on the phone, while we're here together today, because they're in front of me, because they're reminders that maybe I'm not having a good day. Maybe something trickled my mind that put me into something sad or something got me angry. I turn back to those affirmations to remind me I am a good person. I'm determined to succeed, to be able to shift that thought. If that thought is negative, I'm be able to shift it to a positive.
Wow. I mean,
Because
what you
remember, the body achieves what the mind believes.
Wow. Huge, huge. That's so profound. And I got to tell you, I got emotional for just a millisecond right there when you were saying your affirmations, sharing with that with us, so beautiful, profound. And the reason is because actually I have some loved one that I know they are going through tough times. And I consider myself a very motivational person. I try to be my own true leader and to just help others to get to the next level. I can do that from an entrepreneurial and business strategies way, but no, as a life and health coach, sometimes I don't even know what to say or what to do, or it's very sad. I can tell you because you love somebody so much, a friend, a family member, and you are like, wow, I wanna, I feel right now on like I am on his or her shoes, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. And you know what? I just learned that I can talk to them about these affirmations. So that's why it is so important to have people like you, to have a coach, to have somebody that can help you to get to the next level and can help you to achieve your goals and dreams. And everything begins with the day. We always say like we have 365 days every year to make the best out of every single day, to become
Absolutely.
the best version of ourselves. But we can do it if we don't have someone like you, if we don't know these little details that are apparently insignificant.
Sure. And I think what people miss is they can do it. You can do anything you set your mind to do. What they miss is the accountability. They miss the support system, and they miss, so it's accountability, it's a system, and it's support. And without having somebody like a coach to help give you the tough love or help you push through when you're having a bad day or help guide you to educate you to get you from the other side of the bridge from where you are. Oftentimes people are stuck with their head down in the sandbox. They don't know how to begin, or they don't know where to start, or they're not sure if this is right or if that's right. So oftentimes I'll say, you know what, come swing on the swings with me and explore what's possible for you. If you want to lose weight, great. Let's put a plan in place to help you lose the weight. I can't do the work for you, but I can stand beside you, link arms, form that partnership with you, and help you get to the other side.
Yes. And now that let's get back to the losing weight topic, because that's a huge problem, especially in the United States, a wonderful country when you can do actually any type of diet, any type of lifestyle that you think that you are committed to it. Because let me ask you something, Lisa, like kind of like in a funny side. Do you know the difference between commitment and being involved in a dream? What is the
Which
difference for you?
question? Can you repeat that again?
Yeah, what is the difference between being committed and being involved in a dream?
In a dream, is
Yeah,
that what you said? Yeah,
yeah,
being involved and being
committed.
committed.
Com-
Yeah,
yeah.
so different. Yeah.
Well, tell me. I'll tell you.
So when we're committed to doing something, nothing stands in our way.
Yeah, but Lisa, that's very pretty. I'll tell you, this is kind of like, remember this, the difference between being involved in a dream and being committed, it is simple. When you have bacon and eggs, look at it. The chicken was involved. The pig was committed. He had to give it all up. I was trying to make a joke, anyways. But getting back to the losing weight topic. Listen, so many people are making excuses, and sometimes they are calling themselves. They are saying, "Oh, I am ill," or "I am sick," or stuff like that. Do you really think that is such a thing as just being sick that you cannot lose weight, or these are the type of excuses that people start creating so they don't want to stop eating or they don't want to start eating healthier? What do you think?
So oftentimes people look out for the quick fix. They want that quick result. If they go on a diet, they want to see results in 7 days, or they want to see results in 5 days. And oftentimes when you go on a diet, it's a quick fix, it's a short-term solution. It's not sustainable. And there's a lot of diets out there. I'm not even going to mention half of them. There's so many out there.
Yes.
However, everybody is bio-individual.
Yep.
You are unique to you. There is no one right diet out there that is going to help everyone. Because oftentimes people don't digest food correctly, or they're not getting the right nutrients, or their digestive system isn't processing the food the way it should. And when people get stuck and they can't lose the weight, they don't know why, or they don't know how to continue. So when they go to the quick fix, they get that short-term fix, but 6 months later, they gain the weight right back because it wasn't sustainable. And I often see that with my clients that come to me. I can't lose the weight. I don't have the energy. So the first place that I automatically start with them in non-negotiable, we remove refined sugar, we work on removing gluten, and we work on removing dairy. That's the first place in a functional world that we start with. What are the non-negotiables? Because processed food isn't sustainable. It's not healthy. And the way our food manufacturers out there hype up zero sugar or zero carbs or, oh yeah, sugar free or fat free or low fat, or, oh, let's have this 100-calorie pack brownie or this 100-calorie pack crackers. What people forget is there's hidden sugars and there's hidden chemicals that the manufacturers don't put on the label in the marketing. But you got to go deeper and you got to read the ingredients. And you have to know, what are the ingredients? How do they affect your body?
Yeah, that is so awesome. I mean, Lisa, I honestly, I can be here all day talking to you and learning and growing and improving my life. I have learned so much already. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you are just absolutely remarkable. These days is gonna be one of the best shows ever of morning coffee, and I hope that just our morning coffee community appreciates this show, your knowledge as much as I do personally right now. But we actually got it. We almost got to go. But before we do, I wanna ask you to share some words of encouragement, a motivational message with everyone out there. Because I'll tell you why. Right now, we're living in times that the tension is a lot. We have a lot of different crises out there. Again, politics, people that they are not eating healthy, they are not developing healthy habits, they are not even believing on themselves. So I want you to talk to this audience that is they are seeking today this at this day and time for someone like you, so they can feel better, they can do better, and they can improve themselves. So if you could please just tell something to them.
So, what I know to be true where I was, and I'm just going to share a little tiny bit about where I was 5 years ago. And I hated the way I looked. And I hated when I looked in the mirror what I saw. I was fat, I was ugly, I felt I wasn't going to have any friends because I am deaf. And I wear two bilateral cochlear implants and have 95% of my hearing back with them on. I had a lot of lack of confidence. I had a lot of lack of self-esteem. I wouldn't go outside because I didn't like the way I looked. I was scared. I was afraid. I was in denial. But this was me. This was my story. And I knew that I had to make a change. And when I found my coach, I have three to this day. I still have a business coach, I have a life coach, and I have a health coach because I believe that it's possible to make changes. I believe that when you understand what's going on inside of your body and you take the time to learn about you, anything is possible. You can manifest, you can create the dreams and the desires that you have. Is it going to be easy? No. But in the end, is it worth it? Yes. So, what I want to leave you with today is remember this: your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values, and your values become your destiny. If you can remember that, every time that you have a thought that comes to your mind and a feeling about that thought, go back, take that step back and think, how would I rather feel? And what would this do for me? And how is this going to affect the people around me? Because it is possible. I believe in you that you can make these changes. And once you do, it's endless possibilities.
Oh my gosh, that is just absolutely incredible what you just said. I am so grateful with you for the opportunity of learning so much and helping so many people with this priceless knowledge and gift and that you have. Thank you so much, Lisa. I gotta tell you, I am gonna go back and watch this show, and I'm gonna write down what you just said because that's so powerful. I'm telling you. So thank you very much for being here at Morning Coffee with Elio. And honestly, I mean, that this is why, ladies and gentlemen, I was so excited. This is the reason, this is my why. Okay, I know I am always excited, but I was even more excited because Lisa was coming. And honestly, I've been through your website and I've been, we are part of the same networking group, and we've been following each other, and you are so awesome what you're doing. So we need more Lisa Stearns out there to keep helping more people and to keep making this world a better place. So thank you very much,
Thank
Lisa.
you so
Thank you.
much for having me here. This was an honor to be here. And I will be looking forward to rewatching this multiple times so that I can share with others what's possible for them.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. All right, Lisa, thank you very much. I am gonna see you next time or our next meeting with the group, and again, thank you. Huge show today with the great Lisa Stern. Awesome. So, guys, I don't even know what to say. It was just a fantastic show. It was just absolutely remarkable. I'm gonna share Lisa's website once again, and let me tell you something. Muhammad Ali was one of the greatest boxers of all times, but you know what? He never won a championship without Angelo Dundee by his corner. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest of all times, basketball player, but you know what? He never ever won a championship without Phil Jackson by his corner. And my point here is you need a coach. You need a coach. Because sometimes we cannot see the picture when we are in the frame. You need a coach. I need a coach. I have my coach. You need a coach, that's a website right there. Go to Lisa's website and make sure that you are clicking and leaving your comment and filling the forms that you need to reach out to Lisa and say, hey, how can I get to that next level? Because there is a message that Lisa said over there that it really grabbed me. It is possible. It is possible that you can live your dream. It is possible that you can reach your goal. It is possible. Is anybody at any point in time is telling you, you are watching me from a hospital bed, even if you have cancer, and you think that you cannot beat that battle, all I'm telling you, it is possible. It is possible. And it is necessary that you take that you make the decision to take action today. Sometimes we don't make a decision, which is already a decision, but that's why we need a coach. Somebody that is gonna help you become the best version of yourself. Somebody that is gonna take your life and your family's life to the next level. So I am gonna ask you this. What is your why? What is your reason? Or is it only you that is stopping you? Right? I know. So do me a favor and share this show with anybody that is struggling with life right now, emotionally, physically, because it is possible, right? So you've been enjoying Morning Coffee with ELIO, and this was a great show. This day is remarkable, right? So I'm gonna put it in my calendar as one of the best shows ever, because it is possible that you can change your life. It is possible that you can share this show with your family, with your friends, with everybody, and that you can visit that website right there. I'm gonna see you next time, every week. Remember, stay tuned, stay inspired, and live full, die empty. Elio Piera. We're gonna see you next time.